Today I'm going to be solving the USACO 2021 January Contest Bronze Problem 2 Even More Odd Photos. So you can pause this video to take a look at the problem. So we're going to be finding the maximum possible number of groups that Farmer John can form when the first group is even and we're alternating between even and odd groups. So we have the breed IDs of N cows. So this is 7 is N, and then we have, these are the breed IDs. And we want to start this problem by sorting between even and odd as our initial even and odd groups. So we can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 groups are odd and 0 groups are even. Now we need them to alternate between even and odd. So to get the maximum value, we want to have even and odd values. So even should be greater than or equal to the number of odd groups, because if we start with our first group is even, it'll be even, odd, even, odd, even, etc. So we can even either have 3 evens like this, or more evens than odds. So we have 3 here and 2 odds. Or we can also have just the same number of even and odd groups. So to do this, we know that adding 2 odd numbers always equals an even number. So if we, for example, if we add 1 plus 3, it will be equal to 4. So that shows that right now these two are separate groups in the odd groups. So if we take out 2 of those, these 2 groups, we can create 1 even group. So you can add an even. So now our groups are, we have 1 even and 5 odd. And we want to continue doing this until the number of even is greater than or equal to the number of odd groups. Okay, so we can start this problem by first adding all our variables. So we're going to need n, and we need to keep track of the even and odd groups, and we want a variable for our answer. And then we also want an integer array for the breed IDs. Okay, so we want to add all the values of the breed IDs into the array. So we'll use string tokenizer. And then in this step, we also want to add them into their initial groups. So if this value in the array is even, then we'll add it to the even group. And otherwise it'll be odd, so we'll add it to the odd group. Now we know we want to keep switching the groups to even from odd while the number of even is less than the number of odd groups. So while even is less than odd, we want to subtract 2 from the odd groups and then add 1 to the even group. So this will continue, and then if the number of even groups is equal to the number of odd groups, then our answer will be odd times 2. And then if the number of even groups is greater than the number of odd groups, then our answer will be odd times 2 plus 1. And we can print out our answer. And then we can test our code with the sample input. And we get 3. So now we can go back and we can submit our file. We can submit the solution and wait for it to grade. And you can see that all the problems are correct.